Good evening. I am pleased to announce that we are entering phase one of reopening our church facilities for in-person worship. As you know, we've not been able to worship in person for the past few weeks because of the coronavirus pandemic, which has swept through the nation and the world. And our leaders have told us, well, you need to shelter in place for a while to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus, and we have done so. We have put our services online, and we have not met in person for the past few weeks in order to protect our congregation and our community from the spread of the coronavirus. However, this past Monday, Governor Kemp has issued an executive order for the state of Georgia to move into phase one of reopening sectors of our society to the public once again. As a part of that executive order, he has mentioned that churches may have in-person worship services so long as they abide by the social distancing guidelines which have been recommended by the government and the CDC and those who are in charge of those kinds of things. So after careful review of those guidelines and after hearing advice from the Georgia Baptist Convention and others, we've put together the following plan to help us enter into phase one safely and carefully for our members. So first I want to talk about the program. What's the schedule going to look like going back into this now? We're not having everything all of a sudden back open again. We're going to do this carefully. And so because of that, here's the schedule. Sunday school is going to be online only. Still at 10 o'clock Sunday morning, but only online. Sunday morning worship is going to be at 11 o'clock in person here in the sanctuary, and it will be broadcast online on Facebook as we have been doing for the past several weeks for those who are unable to attend in person. So that will, Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, two different venues, in person here in the sanctuary and online on Facebook, our Facebook page. So you can catch it either way. Sunday evening worship, 7:15, online only. Wednesday prayer meeting, 7 o'clock, online only. So the only in-person service that we're having right now is going to be Sunday morning worship at 11 o'clock. Will be in person here in the sanctuary, and we will also broadcast it live for those who are unable to attend. Secondly, I'd like to talk about the procedures. How are we going to go about this to make sure that it is safe for all of our members and guests? Well, first of all, we're going to have to maintain 6-foot social distancing. That means that unless you live together in the same house, you are going to have to stay 6 feet apart. So if you're a married couple, you can sit together in church. But if you don't live together in the same house, you must sit 6 feet apart. You must stand 6 feet apart. So to accomplish that, we're going to have designated seating. When you come in on Sunday morning, you're going to find that there are bulletins placed in the pews in certain locations, and where that bulletin sits is where you can sit safely and be 6 feet apart from everybody else. We're going to measure it. We're going to space them out just right where those seats are 6 feet apart from everybody. 6 feet in front, 6 feet behind, 6 feet on either side. So you will be safe. You will be 6 feet from everybody around you, and that way we can prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Also, we're going to have an offering drop-off at the end of the service. The offering plate will be in the rear of the sanctuary, and so you can simply drop that offering in the plate on the way out of the sanctuary on Sunday morning. That way we can avoid passing the plate and potentially passing contaminants as well. So we'll just put it in one spot and let everybody drop their offering into that on their way out of the sanctuary. Also, there will be no nursery, no restrooms, no kitchen access on Sunday morning. And that, once again, is to prevent the passing of contaminants to each other. So we'll have to not have a nursery. That means children will need to sit with their families in the pews, and we're maintaining the social distancing. Restrooms will be closed. We'll not have the restrooms open, and the kitchen, of course, will be closed as well. This will be a short service. Because we're not having the restrooms open, we're going to keep the service short. No more than 45 minutes max. That way, that'll help everybody to be able to enjoy the service when there's no restrooms available. So we'll keep it short. Children sit with families. Everybody's sitting 6 feet apart unless you live together in the same household. And that way we'll keep everybody safe, contaminant-free here in the sanctuary. I want to talk about protection. I'd like to ask everyone to wear a face mask. If you have one, whether it's a manufactured one or a homemade face mask, wear that to church so that we're not breathing contaminants on each other or breathing them in to ourselves as well. So they recommend wearing face masks, and so we want to wear face masks to help protect each other. Also, hand sanitizer. We will have hand sanitizer available at the entrances to our building where you can use that when you come in, put some on your hands. You can take some when you leave, and prevent the spread of the coronavirus in that way as well. Also, preparation. The room will be disinfected when you get here. Every pew, every surface is going to be sprayed with disinfectant and to kill any potential contaminants that are here, and that will be done far in advance of anybody coming here on Sunday. So by the time you get here, it will have been disinfected days in advance. So you don't have to worry about coming and catching something by touching something, because it's all going to be disinfected when you get here. And we'll take care of that. As always, those who are sick or those who are vulnerable to catching diseases, stay home for your own safety. We don't want to endanger anybody. So if you need to stay home, use your judgment. Stay home. If you're sick, contact your doctor and get in touch with them and follow their instructions. And also call us. If you're having difficulties, let us know so that we can minister to you. We want to pray for you, and we want to help you in any way that we can. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to contact me. Go to our church website, morrisonbc.com. You're going to find this video. You're going to find a written version of these guidelines on the website. And also you'll find contact information, my phone number, my email address, and there's actually a little form actually in the page where you can type in something in that page and send it to me, and I'll get that. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have and help you in any way that I possibly can. So with that said, I hope to see you Sunday, either online or here in person if you're able to make it. We will look for you and pray for you, and we look forward to worshiping together once again. God bless you. Have a great week.